The next day, Bert and the Council, Episode 4, The Meeting.
Look after the shop for an hour, said Grandad. I've got to go up to the council office and see the man about keeping the shop open. Harry was coming with me, but he's been nicked again and is up before the magistrate again today. Okay, no change there then, Bert. And don't drop your teeth into the fryer again. Oh, it's all right. When I put them back in the oven shelf, they have a lovely flavour, very tasty. Do you ever feel like you made a bad decision? Oh, see you later, Grandad.
At the council offices. Come in! You all right?
Oh, yes, I've come to see, Mr Grimble.
Hey, please!
Oh, he sent me his letter about getting a licence.
You've got to fill out a form.
Form? What form?
I've got lots of opaque ones, dark blue ones, I've got white ones, I've got lovely orange ones with yellow flowers on them. But between you and me, I took some home on the other day, I paid my all way with them. Lovely anyway, they're all over there in the drawers. You can take a look at my drawers if you want to.
Oh, this is mandatory. I'd rather not, thank you. I'd just like to see Mr Grimble.
All right then, I'll go and get in then.
Good morning, Bert. You've come in about the shop, have you? You want to keep it open, do you? Oh, difficult, you see. I haven't got the licence for it, really. It's out of my hands. Can't do nothing.
Well, can I get a licence then? After all, been selling food there for over 200 years.
That may be, but you haven't filled out the paper form. Tell you what, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you bring a selection of forms round to the shop tomorrow, I can see if there's anything I can do. Can't promise, but I can see.
Oh, I suppose that will have to do for now. So I'll see you tomorrow in the shop. Wasn't it you that came into my shop the other day?
Oh yes, that was me. I'm on the council, you know.
Oh, Mr Grimble, I think you're wonderful.
And just to say that
Very important. The next day in Bert's shop.
There you are, Mrs. Just for Sydney. A nice bag of fishy dibbles, and on me, a free lolly dip.
Oh, why not? She's a lovely girl, and she's only 9, you know, and she's had heart surgery, but she's getting on and getting a lot better now.
Bless. All good news, Harry, all good news, and I need some.
Anyway, Bert, about yesterday, sorry I couldn't come with you. I got done for parking my jam jar and I was up before the beak.
Well, parking your car's not the fence, is it?
Not in itself, but depends where you park it. I parked it on the police inspector's syrup that had blown off his bonds and was not best pleased. He was not best pleased, was he? Anyway, I got off with a caution. How'd you get on?
Oh, not so good. The council geezer's coming round here this morning. Speaking of which, here he is now.
Good morning, Mr. Bert. I've got some application forms round for you.
Morning, Mr. Grimble.
And how are you today? Feeling fit then, are you?
Hello, Harry. I didn't expect to see you here. What are you doing here?
I'm getting my sustenance. That's what I get from Bert's fish and chips. If I don't get no sustenance, I don't have my strength to do my essential deliveries, do I, Mr. Grimble? I mean, we wouldn't want them to stop now, would we? And they would, if Bert's shop closed down.
Essential deliveries from you? Oh, yes, very important, very important. Yes.
And Mr. Grimble, tell me, how's Mrs. Grimble these days?
Doing well, thank thank you.
Now, would that be the Mrs. Grimble here, or the Mrs. Grimble that you took to Brighton then? By the way, how was the Brighton conference then?
Mrs. Grimble in Brighton, the conference was, oh dear. How did you know?
My brother was on the hotel desk, weren't he? And he recognised you and that secretary of yours. Still, don't grumble, Grimble. I'll keep stum when I see your missus.
Oh, look what I just found in my bag. Oh, would you believe it? Ah, it's a licence for your shop. Ah, oh, I'll just put Bert's name on it.
What a surprise, what a surprise.
So my essential supplies can continue then.
Oh yes, I'll bring them round again next week. Oh, so it's business as usual for me then?
Oh, yes, business as usual, of course. It's business as usual. After all, it was just a simple misunderstanding on my part. Can I have a portion of cotton chips to take away, please?
And give our regards to the bright Mrs. Grimble back in your office.
Oh.
Poor, I told you we'd have no trouble with them. Harry, I'm curious. What are the essential supplies that you were so worried about? Pens, papers, paper clips? No, Bert. None of them. It's videos. Videos? What videos? Shouldn't really tell you, but I can guarantee that all the ladies in the videos are aged well over 50. Some of them are even aged over 70. Oh, naughty boy, Grimble, naughty boy. Well, I better get on with the cooking now. I think some customers are coming in.
I know that, Mr Grimble. I've been in his office at night.
Oh, how's that then?
What's Mrs. Norm doing in the councillor's office, Mr. Grimble's office at night? What dastardly deeds are the council up to? Who can save the situation? To find out, tune in to the final episode of Bert and the Council. To be continued.